Page 10, Silent Night. 3/4 time. So I have to count to 3. Let's start with the right hand. I want to talk about the hands separately. So you're starting out, third finger on G. That puts your hand in this position. You won't stay there, but that's where you're going to start. And we have a dotted rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. This is all over the place. We finish the first line. Lift up and move. Lift each of these phrases. Just lift up a little bit between each phrase. The third line, you got to move again. Lift up between the phrase. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Now here at the end of the third line, you got to bring the thumb down. Don't move the hand, just bring the thumb down. Leave the hand where it is because you need the third finger on the A. And you get the same thing in the last line on page 10. You got to bring the thumb down. Now here, before you go to page 11, you got to move up. So it's between a phrase. Just move up and move. Because you need to be way up here. So you go from here to here. And then at the end of the first line on page 11, you got to move again. It's the end of a phrase. When you lift up, you just move. And you're in this position. Not this position, this position. Move. Now, second line on page 11. Look at this. It's a 5-2-1. And now, for the next measure, you got to scrunch the hand up. Little finger. We just moved again. So there are different ways of moving the hands around on playing piano. A lot of times you're taking advantage of the phrases and you're moving up between them. Sometimes you're crawling around like a spider, like here. So whatever the music needs, that's what we do. In the left hand, you're starting out here. That puts you in C position. And you have dotted half notes. 2. I'm just rotating the weight from one side of the hand to the other. Here to here. Back to the other side. Now F and G. And again, rotate the weight over. Third line, bring the thumb up, but don't move the hand, just the thumb. And third finger. And the next line is the same. Over on page 11, last line. Look at this. Here, and then here, and then the E, G, and those two notes are tied. So you're going to hold them down for the rest of the piece. You don't play them again, you just hold them down. In the last measure, you add the C to it while you're holding them down. Looks a little ugly with all those lines, but that's what it means. The two curved lines are ties for the E and the G. They have to tie each note, because if it isn't tied, you have to play it again. This way you hold them down, tie them both, and then you just add the C. Put the hands together if you can do them separately, and you have here 1 and 2. 2, 3. Now in this phrasing, as you're lifting up, I'd recommend that you play the left hand legato. That you don't do the phrasing in the left hand if you can. So in the first line here, I'm going to play the left hand all connected all the way across. And 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Again, connect the left hand if you can. You can't really there. But here I can connect the left hand. And again, connect the left hand. Lift up the right hand only between the phrases. Let's go over to the top of page 11. You're up here. 2, 3. I'm only going to lift the right hand, not the left. 2, 4. Hold them all down, and then at the end there's 4 notes down. So the phrasing isn't for the left hand, it's for the right hand, and I'm recommending you do that and keep the left hand legato. It makes it choppy if you lift both hands up like that. We want some continuity in there, and keeping the left hand legato gives us that. So it's much. It gives us some overall smoothness to it with the left hand. Now remember, try to, if you can, bring out the melody. That means play the melody louder than anything else. So when it gives you a dynamic of a P at the beginning, P for soft, that's the melody. Decide how soft you want that to be, and once you decide that, make everything else softer than that. You may have to practice that. How soft can you? Just the left hand's got to stay back out of the way. Keep the left hand really super soft if you can. It takes practice, but it'll come if you'll keep working at it. Now, I like to play this with you slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms and all, and make sure you have it. This is a very famous piece. You probably have it, but I'm going to do this anyway, just in case. So go ahead and put your hands where they go to start. I'll give us 3 counts, and let's play it together. 1, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. Three, 1,